It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing to get going, it's Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
2nd and a yard. They'll run it with Gus Edwards. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now it's Dobbins, and he gets this up close to the 40. The linebacker Jerome Baker there to make the play. Third and 5. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Run here from the former Charger. 7 seasons he played for them. It's Austin Eckler.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. motion man here is McLaurin. On play action, Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the shotgun on third down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Down the sideline, inside the 25. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and 9. Now Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. And the Chargers are going to be set up. First and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
Big-time pitch and catch there on third down to extend this drive. Feels like they've got to come away with 6. You want to strike first. They'll go a long way in determining how the rest of this game plays out.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. To throw, it's Herbert. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. Now Herbert again. That one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. He's to the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Commanders. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Second and 11. Play action now. It's Herbert. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Throwing now is Herbert. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Junior Colson there to make the stop. Second and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They put a receiver in motion to the left. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's the Gators 10. And the Commanders first down.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Mike, so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll come up to third and 3. Try to pick this one up on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shot, it's Daniels. His throw left side is complete.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. The tight end, Ertz, in motion. The ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. One quarter in the books. It's the Commanders with the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Out of the gun, he'll throw. There's the tight end, Hendershot. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
It seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is. And he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch. And even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Tight end on the move left. Now a handoff to Edwards. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Tight end motioning left. They run once more with Edwards. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Third and a yard. And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up first down.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. The give to Strong. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now the veteran, it's Nyheim Hines. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Third down, 3 to go. He'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to get to the sticks. He'll wind up losing yardage as they mark him short of the 1st down, and it sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here's Austin McNamara now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. Now, faking the give. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Strong. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Let's go. They'll run the toss here with Edwards. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. It is Percy Butler to bring him down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll throw out of the gun. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. And in motion is Brown. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll run with Robinson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Another run here for Robinson. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. And that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This a 46-yard attempt. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
First and 10 now from the 36. Johnston motioning over. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
The score, Commanders 7, Chargers nothing.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
1st and 10. Run it here with Robinson. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
They'll look to throw. A pass complete to Noah Brown. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Second down and 8. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. On the ground, it's Robinson. That's a short pickup to about the 47. That's Bud Dupree in there to make the stop. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They're trying to pick this up with the jet sweep. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Throwing now from the gun. This one complete to Jordan. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
The Commanders set to kick this one away. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw, and he's going to be taken down back at the 2-yard line.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
The second down throw is incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
From his end zone, he'll throw it on 3rd and 1. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. handoff, it's Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
We'll try the right side with Robinson. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Commanders' 13-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. 32 yards.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Red zone. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Here's a second and 12. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
On third down, and the defense unrelenting, a third consecutive sack.
Third and real long. This is where your defensive line has to come to life. They decided to keep extra blockers in the backfield, but it didn't matter. They were able to bring him down for a sack and brings up fourth down.
And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
Here's first and 10. They'll run with Strong. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Johnston motioning over. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drop. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. And in motion is Brown. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. Third down and 9. On the give, it's Robinson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The offense had a decision to make. Was it more important to keep the clock rolling or maintain possession? They take a little bit of a conservative approach there, keeping the ball on the ground. Now brings up 4th down.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
This is a great example of the game within the game. They're making what they call Mike declaration, and that's what sets the responsibilities of all the protectors. And in this case, the Mike was the one who came, and he's unblocked, and he's able to get home.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Open man is Davis. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with Robinson. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll get this out wide. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Commanders about to send this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved... be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game, and I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
Run play here with Strong. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Davis heading in motion. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. Now, faking the give. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 7 and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
So it's fourth down. They'll call on the punt team as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punt it away. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 1st down, it's Robinson. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Receiver in motion, headed left. They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Washington.
He had plenty of juice coming across to get the ball, Mike, but he hit a whole new gear after he secured it and began getting vertical. By comparison, it looked like a lot of the defenders who had a shot at him were a little flat-footed and ended up getting burned for a big gain.
They'll send a tight end in motion. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Here's Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They send a receiver in motion left. On third down, it's Robinson. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Haskins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here comes second down. They'll run.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They'll drop to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's a 1st down and a gain of 16.
and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now, first and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal.
So it's a win here for the Commanders as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from SoFi.